Yo, you already know what it is, man. Boss Talk 21 Podcast, DJ KG.
It's your girl Diamond.
And it's your boy YB, and this is episode 5.
Yo, you already know what it is. We got a special guest in the building. Go Picks himself.
Yo.
Ferg, what up?
What's up, man? Appreciate you for having me.
Talk to me, Ferg, man. You already know what it is, man. We doing our episode, man, where we putting spotlight on the young entrepreneurs, the millennials. You already know the vibes, man. We're going to talk about sports betting tonight. I want a little more about sports betting, man. Get our viewers educated on sports betting. Talk to us about it, man. How you get into it and all that.
Man, I always watch sports. I play sport, but I always watch it. Like, I never watch no other channel. So it was kind of like natural for me to tap into sports betting, picking games, and just being competitive. You want to be right. So that's pretty much how I got into it.
Okay. And then you played a little sports before, though. You played a little basketball, Vicksburg.
Yeah, behind row.
But look, this is what I want to know. Okay, for the followers, for the people that are watching, where you originally from? Like, where you from?
Oh, I'm from Big River. I'm from Big River City.
Born and raised?
Yeah.
Okay. And like you said, you like the sports or whatnot. So what got you into, like, pretty much, so it's considered gambling still, correct?
No, not for me.
Not for you.
Not for me.
It's a business for you.
It's a business. Yeah.
Okay. So what got you into this business? Like, what made you click one day and just say, look, this is what I want to get into?
Man, honestly, first of all, I was working at Tyson. I had graduated from G.O.A.T College, and I came working at Tyson. I quit Tyson's, and I was working at this little factory down 61. I think it was called Dollar Spice. And when I hit on the ticket down there, my first ticket I hit like for $1,000 off $10, and that was more than my check for like the whole month.
Right.
So I'm like, man, I'm doing the wrong thing.
Damn right.
I'm doing the wrong thing. I can hit for $1,000 or $10 in a couple hours, and I'm working, busting my ass,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Really working hard, man, and for nothing, and I can just go to the boat and put some tickets in.
So what's the process behind it?
As far as
like when a person tap in, I'm say like, all right, some games coming on today, and I want to bet. Like what's your creative process to say this is the chances on I know this right here gonna win and what's not? Like, how do you lock in and what's the necessity that you need to lock in and say I'm finna go do my homework?
Man, watching the games the day before. So what I do is normally I'm up. I probably don't go to sleep till probably 5 every night. Like when I leave here, I'm probably gonna finish watching the game and then my studying begin right after the game start. But the whole process of me picking the games is you study just like you study homework. A game, just like Golden State play tonight, if Golden State win by a certain amount of points, I'm going to go back and see why they won like that. And then, so when they play again, I know what to look for. So I pretty much just balance the next game off of what I just seen.
Right. Okay.
So the science really goes into, just to kind of simplify what you're saying for the women out there, because I'm the most lost person at the table. I know nothing about sports and nothing about gambling. But your science goes basically into watching a team in the specific sport and seeing how the players move, their techniques, how they're getting the points, how they're getting the assists, how they're getting everything that goes into how the game is played, who loses, who wins, and then you create a future ticket out of how this team played and the opponent played against another team and put that together for the ticket.
With sports, people that play sports, we know everything's about matchups. But I also, I have my laptop, my equipment too, so I go and I got an app on my laptop that show me the spreads every hour. It showed me the spread of what it was the day before. So a lot of stuff going to me actually picking the games. But as far as me just watching, I watch a game for the next game. I don't even be watching that game that day for today. I watch it for the next game.
Okay.
So, and then again too, with me picking sports, it's something like I just got a feel for. So sometimes I probably won't even study and be like, man, I like them. I think they're gonna win. I got a feeling they're gonna win. And I just go with it. So
when you, like, say if I'm shopping with you and I win a ticket, does that give you the momentum to keep going? Like, what gives you the momentum to keep going? After a good, is it a good win or is it somebody on the street telling you like you're doing something good? Like, what motivates you to keep going?
Man, seeing other people win, cause I can win for myself and it won't do nothing for me. Like, it give me money, of course, but like, it won't do nothing for me. It won't get me out there. But when I see if I get KG some picks, I get you or Dime some picks. If y'all win, he gonna bring 2 people. You gonna bring 2 people. You gonna bring 2 people. That's how I'm gonna do it.
That's good.
I like that domino effect. So, just give us a breakdown of, for the people who don't know, what exactly is parlays and, over and under spread and all this? What's just like?
Just
Give a
break it
breakdown.
down. Okay, a parlay is pretty much you just put more than one game on the ticket. That's a parlay.
Okay.
Singles is just betting on one game.
All right, just give a breakdown for like the over and under, because people who don't know that want to get into sports betting.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, the over and under, that's just the total of combined points for both teams. That's the over and under. You got spreads. The spread is what Vegas predicts the team either gonna win or lose by. So a minus, the team got to win by that much. Was it -1 or -10? They got to win by at least 1 or 10. And the plus is that's what the team can't lose by. So if you got a team say plus 10.5, if they lose by 10, you good. But they lose by 11, you lost because they have.
Okay,
All right.
so you just referenced Vegas. So what exactly is the organization that does it in Vegas? Like, is that just like a system or something?
Yeah,
or?
it's like a system. It's a system of people. But pretty much they come up with all the spreads. They come up with the odds. They come up with every number that deal with sports betting. They come up with it.
Okay.
So what I normally tell people is I'm not betting against the team. I'm betting against Vegas.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna never win betting against the team because they ain't in control of nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vegas in control.
I heard you say like we talked about the good side, like if I'm winning and KG win a diamond winner, we bring it on to people. Okay, so what happens when we losing? Okay, what's your mindset when you losing? When somebody that lost their money, what's your mindset and how do you bounce back from a loss?
Man, off of my past winnings, I won a lot in sports betting, so I know I'm gonna win. But when people pay me, you pay me $50 one time. That's how much I charge for my picks.
Okay.
If we don't win, they free. You're not paying me no more till we win again.
Okay.
So that's pretty much the process of how I do it. You only pay me $50. I don't care how much you win. I done had people win 20,000, 30,000 off of 50.
When they win, okay, I know you saying that they have to pay you for the picks, right? But I'm just trying to break it down for the people. So like if I'm paying you $50 for your pick, right? And then let's say if I win 100,000 tonight, do I owe you something out of the 100,000?
No, that's your money.
Okay.
Because when you lose, I can't give you your money back.
Right. That's true.
That's good business. The fact that you let them come back and
Yeah, I don't care how much you win. I want you to win a lot of money so you can tell somebody else, hey, this how I got my money. Or I got my picks from him.
So how did when I first seen it, man, and seen you going viral, how has that like changed your life? How has sports betting changed your life, man?
Man, I don't even know my name. Like, people be saying, "Oh, that's the dude with the pics," or "What's up, goat?" People be people don't comment about my name no more, man. But it changed my life, man. I don't work. Like, this is my job. Man, I own a business off of this. I bought a car. Man, I live in Atlanta. I pay for my stuff in Atlanta off sports betting.
Okay.
So look, so it's GO picks, but what does GO picks mean to you? Like what is GOAT? Like what is the GOAT picks? What is that?
Man, look, honestly, I was looking for a name for my business because I was getting my LLC. And when I was winning, the people was putting a GOAT by it. I wasn't even putting it up. But people putting a GOAT every time they won. They put the GOAT up there. And I was just sitting thinking. And I went and looked through my camera, my phone, and I was looking. And almost every picture had a GOAT on there. So I just went like GOAT.
The people name GO picks.
The people name. Yeah.
That's hard. Okay.
That's dope, man. And I heard through the grapevine that you got an app coming out.
Oh yeah.
So let's enlighten us on a little more about this app.
Pretty much, the app, it helps me a lot because I got a lot of clientele. So individually, I select the picks and I send it to each person. But with my app, which is only out right now for Android users, we're working on the Apple. But with it, you'll be able to subscribe to my app. Once you subscribe, you'll be able to pay on the app for my picks. And you'll see highlights. You'll be able to score watch. If you don't have no other app to look at the game stuff, you'll be able to score watch, and it'll have percentage of like what my wins is for that day or for the week, for the month. So it's gonna be a pretty dope app.
Is it for all for all technology or you got it for iPhones, Androids? Like how does it like?
It's for Apple products and Android. So if you have a tablet, just a regular Android tablet, you can download it. If you have Apple products like MacBooks or whatever, you can download it.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's big.
So as far as you getting to the point of making the app and making this a business, like what was your biggest win that really made you, or the amount of people that won that made you think, oh yeah, this is my business right here?
It started. First of all, I was starting off selling my picks for like $5. $5 per pick. So I pretty much started off cheating myself.
Yeah.
But as people started winning, I started, my people in my ear too, because I got a camp that I listen to. They would tell me, hey man, you need to go up, But I had one particular person that told me that I helped her pay off her mortgage. She was like, hey man, I appreciate you. You helped me do this. I don't really have to go to work like that. You helped me, and that right there let me know like you need to capitalize on not just making the money, but putting it somewhere else so it can benefit you long term.
I really don't feel like when you said you was kind of like cheating yourself, I really don't feel like you was cheating yourself. I feel like that's part of the story.
Yeah.
Everybody got a story to tell, and that's the bottom part of the story that people didn't know. Yeah. And then once you get a chance to look back at it, you get a chance to see your growth, where you started at and where you came to and where you got to go. Yeah. I feel like you got a bright future. What you're doing is good. You're doing something that a lot of people they want to do, they trying to do. You're giving them the blueprint, and your name definitely speaks for itself. So you definitely got something good.
For sure, bro. So appreciate it.
So what's it like? Just like a day in the life of Ferg Go Picks. Because I watched a couple YouTube videos of guys in Vegas. They professional bettors, gamblers. So they get up, they stay at the hotel. They stay at the casino. They right there every day. They don't leave that mug until they win. So what is the day in the life for you? Every single day, what you do, like from start to finish, what you do?
Man, before I got to this point, man, I promise I'd probably sit on the boat for like 11 hours.
Okay.
Like from probably like 12 that morning to like 12.
Y'all hearing this, man.
Like literally sitting there, like I got games playing in the morning, I got games in the evening, I got games at night, but if I win, that's a payday. It's almost like you worked a regular job. Mm-hmm. If I lose, man, you just got to treat it like, hey, I worked today, but I ain't get paid. Mm-hmm. So I got to come back.
See, this is the game I'm trying to give our listeners. Like, if you passionate about something, this man sitting up here 11 hours. He in the gym. Like, that's what I'm talking about. So so you down there, like, you ain't leaving till I gotta leave here with something.
Hey man, look, and that's honestly when you get into sports betting, that's how they get you. Hey, we got food here. You want to go home? We got a hotel right across the street. But the thing is, you sit in there, you don't know how long you in there. Ain't no clocks in there. That's how every casino is. There's no windows, no clocks, so you don't know how long you in there. You just know you in there waiting on your game to end. You just know you in there trying to get some money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And I never paid attention to that.
Yeah.
No windows.
No clocks. Yeah, no
wow.
Clocks. Yeah.
So, have you ever had a moment? Because I watched. I've been doing my research. I've been watching like from YouTube professional gamblers, and I'm like, it was down to like his last game, and it's like almost 20 bands online.
Yeah.
Like, you ever had a moment like where you got one game and it makes or break you? You ever had a ticket like that?
That's every day in sports betting, though. Every day, literally. Like, it ain't never no clean sweep. Like, it's gonna be this one game that you had to like, dang, come on. And then it's gonna be some with blowouts, but every ticket you win, you're gonna at least have 1 or 2 games that had you sweating. Every time.
So do you remember one specific ticket that had you like,
Man, I remember this day. I lost 10 racks on the boat in one day. But I put 5,000 on the ticket. I probably lost like 2 games on that. I won't worry about that one. But I put 5,000 on another ticket. And I lost it. But if I would have won, it was going to be 80,000. But with the picks that I gave to my people, how I do it, I give my people a plus. Like I gave, I think it was like Philly. I remember it was a playoff. They were playing Washington. And I gave Washington like I gave Philly -5. And I took Washington straight out. Philly beat them by 30. But my people won. But I lost the biggest ticket I probably would have hit.
So sometimes when you do it like that, what's the process to say, you know what, I'm going to go against the grain? Is it because it's your money, you'd rather, because they paying for it, you're going to get them the safe route, and because you just taking your chance, you're going to go the other way?
Yeah, I always do that. Once if I do my picks, man, if I'm giving a team a plus, 9 times out of 10 I think they could win, but I want to give my people, I feel like a better chance of winning. I can gamble with my money, because that's what I do. But I want to give them, they pay me. I want to give them the best chances to win, but I'm going to take a dog. I make my living, I'll take a chance, so I take chances like that.
Right.
So with this app, because I know there was a lot of controversy going on about you having certain picks, and then you having your picks, I know you betting your money, so you gonna really just go. You gonna go against the grain with your money. So for our listeners listening, this is what he's been doing. So with this new app, you're gonna on this new app, you're gonna start putting the picks on that. You're gonna go against the grain on with it and the safe route too.
Nah, how it's gonna be when you subscribe to my app, that's it. So you gonna get what I'm putting on my ticket. That's it. Like, so if I like an underdog today, it's gonna have underdog of the day on there. If I like a team with a spread, hey, I don't like them to win, but I think it's safe to take the points. Like I'm gonna explain up under each pick what you doing, what you getting into. It's gonna be for every sport.
Okay.
Every sport except soccer. I do basketball, football, tennis. I do it all. Hockey.
Okay, and for the picks, just to break this down a little bit further as well. So the app is basically going to have it game by game. So it's not going to be like, oh, this is a set ticket and this is the people that go into. So, like, because, I know that y'all go by the odds on the ticket and everything. So it's just going to be like, this game is what I think for this game, and this is what I think for this game. So you'll get a choice to pick what you want to put on your ticket.
Yeah, I'm going to give them the best games that I like for that day.
Okay.
I might leave some games off. If I don't like the game, I'm not going to put it on there. Okay. But if I research and I feel like I like this game, that's what I'm putting on.
So how did you, beyond winning, because I know that, you start winning, you start making money and everything like that, like, it's something that you have to gain trust with people as far as, like, the assurity that you know what you're doing. So how did you get, like, to that point where you start really gaining people's trust?
I don't sell picks, I sell my character.
Okay.
So when people get picks from me, I'm letting them know, hey, off the top, this is gamble, but I'm going to assure you that you're going to win with me. I'm not going to promise you that we're going to win every day, but you're going to win more than you lose. Mm-hmm. You're not going to pay me $50 and then we lose and then
it's nothing.
I want you to say, hey, well, it's another 50. No. I'm going to send you the picks until we win. And once we win, then it start over.
Right. Okay. So I get on social media one day. Ferg got something going on. And I'm like, man, what is this? Ferg giving away 10K. Man, tell us about 10K. What made you, for one, what made you say, you know what, I'm giving away 10K? I'm waking up today, I'm doing this, that, and the third. Why you do it? What's the process behind why you do it? And then, why 10K?
Man, I probably was drunk or something, man.
You were feeling it.
Hey, no, this is the thing, though. Man. I had, the day that I posted, I had just won, that was, I think, January 2nd. I had just won like 17 racks. Right. So I'm like, I done won 17. I had just hit another tick. I'm like, I can give away 10. And it was a business move, but I feel like I did it the wrong way.
Right, okay.
But, yeah, man, when I said I was going to give away 10K, I probably should have consulted with somebody else. Right. I probably could have told them, like, hey, man, what you think about it?
Yeah.
I just jumped out there.
But I do feel like giving away is a good thing. I just feel like, 10K was off a lot. But giving away something is good. It kind of helps the business. It kind of makes people want, because we love free stuff all the time, and because people giving so much, and they still getting a great return, they win it. Yeah. But not only that, sometimes it's having a reward you sometimes for shopping with me. These are the luxuries that come with dealing with me sometimes, and that works out in your favor as well.
Hey, and another thing with that 10K, man, like I end up giving away. I really only end up giving away like 2. I pulled 5 names. I gave away 2,000 money. I picked 5 names, the 10K winner, and 4 $500 winners. Okay. But it went left with the 10K, man. We had to
reevaluate.
Not even that, man. It was I really wanted to get the 10K away, but it was another situation where dude was he didn't understand the process of me giving him the 10K. Like, it was a business move. Right. So, if I would give you 10K, I got to write it off on my taxes. You got to claim it as a loss on your taxes. You got to claim it as a game. I got to claim it as a loss. Yeah. But he thought he was supposed to get it in like 3 days or something like that, and I ain't had no paperwork. I ain't got, I ain't want to ask for his social, so I was just, waiting on my paperwork to come in, but he didn't understand it. He tried to, he wanted to.
So will you be giving away giveaways in the future?
Oh yeah. We got one coming up. After what I got coming up, we got an app release party once the Apple party's done. We're gonna do an app release party. After the app release party, I got a couple giveaways I'm gonna do.
All right, who DJ in the app release party? You got a DJ for it?
Hey,
man, let me go and plug myself. Let me plug myself in.
Hey, man, you already know who DJ is, man.
Hey, man, I tell y'all,
spot, man.
I tell y'all, catch, man. You know what I mean? You gotta, hey, get yourself in the room, man. Get yourself in the room, man. Hey, God help them who help themselves, man. See, I just ad loop now. I got a gig. Appreciate you.
Oh yeah, you know who's shooting it too.
I see you touch on the point about the taxes. So, like, do you have a financial advisor or do you do that yourself?
I do it myself because I went to school for business, so I got my degree in business. But I have a lot of people in my corner that always advise me on how to move because I was moving wrong at first. Like I was making a lot of money, but I wasn't doing nothing with it. One of them, Ro called me like, "Hey, nah, that wasn't smart. Or you might need to do this." And at first, I was thinking it was something else. He was just really putting me on game. So I got a lot of people in my corner.
Sometimes, do you feel it could be a little overwhelming? Like, say, like you hot and then you on fire, but now nobody, people who never called your phone, they starting to call your phone and they want to give you advice. So how do you know? Like what's genuine, what's not genuine? How do you know if somebody is trying to give you some good advice or they just really trying to BS you? How do you determine what's what?
I read people real good. I pick up on patterns. If I ain't never heard from you before, and you calling, but you not as consistent, then I might not go with what you saying. But if it's somebody that hit me up, you ain't gotta hit me up every day. But if you hit me up like, hey man, hey, be careful what you doing. You can pick up on a genuine person. I just read people though.
Have you lost a lot of friends and family along the way dealing with this journey?
Oh, man. Like, if I'm going to be blunt, man, it's some family members, my closest family members I ain't talked to, like, in a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I lost some friends, but they really weren't friends, man. They were just, around. But, like, my close people, the people that matter, yeah, I lost a couple of them. Money bring that up.
Right.
When you said that you read people and that you know when to respond, so do you respond to everybody's messages that
Nah, all money ain't good money, man. I used to do that. I used to respond to everybody, like every single person, and I try to win for everybody. That's what I do. But if you give me a problem once or twice, or you say something about you losing once or twice, and I explain to you that it's gambling, but I'm gonna help you, and you still come this way, well, I'm just not gonna open your messages. So I'm gonna let you.
No shade.
Yeah.
I had messaged you one time.
Oh, nah, that wasn't you.
No, but
Diamond, you gambling?
no, and it's good that you did because I do not gamble, and I would have cried if I would have lost. So let's just move forward on that. But you said about the casinos. Does Atlanta have casinos?
No.
So how do you do the betting process and everything like that in Atlanta?
Well, we talked about it earlier. I told him it wasn't a gamble for me no more.
Okay.
Because now I make my money off strictly selling the picks. Now when I'm in town, I'm gonna go down there and make me a ticket every day.
Okay.
But when I'm out of town, man, people still pay me. I make my money from my phone now. So it's really a flex. I don't have
So a lot
to
of
be
times, because I done seen you a couple times and your phone continuously going off. How, like, man, is it frustrating for you? Like, how do you know, like, okay, I'm going to get back to this person, I can't get back to this person? Like, because a lot of people start thinking you're ignoring them sometimes. But it's not, but it's not really you ignoring them. It's just you got so much going on. This phone ain't stop jumping.
Man, I just look at it like it's really my business. So I make it my business to get back at everybody. I don't try to leave nobody message on the red. I try to get back to even if I have people that don't even get picks from me, but they'll call me and ask me something about a parlay or they'll ask me something about a spread or a game, and I give them my advice to my best ability. But I try to get back at everybody because this is what I do. This is my business.
Do you have a turnoff time? Like, okay, at this time, you can't reach me,
Man, I don't, but I need to get one.
Yes.
I need to get one. Because,
So
man,
important.
people hit you up 2-3 o'clock in the morning, man, just because they see you online, man.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of times that you move, you have your sons with you all the time. So you got two boys, man. And they be with you all the time. What does fatherhood mean to you?
Man, everything. That's why I do it. Man. I could have been stopped doing this, man. Just say, hey, man, I'm gonna go get me a regular job. Nothing against regular, 9 to 5, but I probably would have moved different if I ain't had them looking up to me.
Right.
That's hard though, man. Just like we was talking about, like this what this episode of this podcast is about how millennials are changing the game, are not doing the traditional 9 to 5. You are making a lane for yourself. This is your 9 to 5. Most parents are, most of our parents wouldn't understand this is your job. Yeah, until you see that 20,000, that 30,000, I'm bringing in, or here go mom, that Mother's Day gift turned into instead of $100 turning to 10,000. Oh, this is what you doing. Keep going, baby. Keep going. You know what I mean? So, like, how would you tell like people that's like for the millennials, for people who don't understand what we're doing as far as like millennials, how would you tell them like, you can make anything your job, whatever your passion is, make it your job?
Man, that's it. if you good at something and that's your passion, naturally we gonna do what we like to do.
Yeah.
And you gonna spend most time doing what you like to do. That's when you become good at it. Then you get paid for you being good. It's not even a job to you. But once you show people that you're good at it, then it becomes a job. And they're gonna pay you. If you can DJ, if you just like music, you're gonna be in there just mixing just because you like music. But somebody hear you, hey, you sound good, man, come do this. Boom, now you got a gig. You know. So that's how I turn mine into what I do.
And to partner with that, like giving that inspiration to always lock in on what you love to do. And I know we gave so many highlights during the episode, but what is something like your biggest loss, and how did you bounce back from it? Because I think a lot of things now, especially social media age, we see all the highlights on social media. We see everybody's big peak wins. We see everybody's. Me and my homie got on the ticket and we won this much. But what was your biggest loss? How did you bounce back from that? Just to give some advice to the youngest that every time it doesn't go your way, of course.
Man, just really like having short-term memory. Like, 'cause we know it's a gamble either way. But I think my biggest loss, like we touched on it earlier, it was the 10,000 in a date.
Oh, okay.
But
I didn't know if that was your biggest. Okay.
Yeah, that was the biggest I lost in one day now.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it was the biggest altogether.
Okay,
that
well,
was
yeah,
the biggest one
we
in
know.
one day. But man, how I looked at it at the time, man, I was making a lot of money. So for me to bet 10,000, I had to have it like 2-3 more times. So
Okay.
when I lost, it was like, all right, you lost, you can get it back. And that's my mentality. When I lose, it's like, all right, tomorrow. Because if you win or you lose, tomorrow you got to do it again.
Right. So you don't. So you basically really don't dwell on it. Like if you went. Okay. So let me. I seen one time where Floyd in the interview said that his smallest check made him more happy than his biggest check. Right. So he said like his first 100,000 made him more happy than his first million. You know what I'm saying? Because where he come from, he didn't have nothing, so that was a lot. You know. So like, it don't have to be a certain amount that you have to touch on. But what was it for you? Like when you first when you won your first 5 or 10, or when you won your first 50, 60, 70, like, which one was it for you that you was like, man, I'm so happy out of
Man,
you know?
it was the first, because I actually scraped up like some change, like $10. I scraped it up in change and just took it to Walmart and dumped it into the change machine.
Right.
Got $10 out of it and just went and made a ticket.
That's part of the story.
So, yeah, so that one meant more to me than anything. I still got the picture of the ticket on my phone.
How much did you win off that one?
I bet $10. I won 1,000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good flip.
That's a good flip. That was the moment. That was the moment. Go Pig was born.
Yeah.
So do you ever feel like you gonna document everything? You gonna put a documentary out? Or
Oh yeah. Me and Ron, we got something cooking up now.
Okay.
We got something cooking up now.
Shout out RonShotIt.
RonShotIt.
Oh yeah, shout out the video man.
So I just want to know something just far as I see you doing the sports betting, like any avenues for anything else, far as like taking your money, investing in any other lanes, like any other avenues you want to invest in. Because I tell this to people like all the time, like, don't get me wrong, like, I love my DJing, I love the money it makes me, but I'm an entrepreneur at the end of the day. So I want to get in different lanes too as well, because you can't just be a one-trick pony.
Hey, my barber Rick, he told me, hey man, the faster you get the money, the faster it leave with the casino money. He said, I don't know what it is about it, but as soon as you get it, it leave. So what I started doing, I started investing. Like me and my partner, I got a business partner, Jay Ellis. Y'all know Jay. Mm-hmm. We in Atlanta. We got a truck that we finna put on the road in probably like the next month or two. You know, so that's one avenue that sports betting got
funded.
Yeah.
Straight. And Ro put me on there. Ro was like, hey man, look, do this. You know, he was telling me about the boss truck. And we end up looking at a semi.
Right.
And so we in the process of putting that on the road. And that's another stream of income.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
And now it's not really a gamble now, because this finna pay me.
Right.
And then people still paying me for the piece, so I don't really have to go gamble. I just do my homework and send it out. So basically, you paying me for what I think.
So where you see G.O.A.T going from in the next 10 years? Where you see G.O.A.T going?
Man, I really see it like in the next 5, like a multi-million-dollar like brand. Man, I got apparel on the way, man. The app I feel like gonna make me the most money. But we got apparel, man. We got so much stuff on the way.
And that's manifestation. That's you manifesting.
We also got a class. We got a class, man, that I'm gonna actually put together. sort of like a dispatching class. You know how you can go and you can get the class online. You pay $500 or whatever.
Right.
I'm gonna do that, but
And you know what? Not to cut you off, but that you really can make that a tour. You
Yeah.
really can make that like a city tour. You can go state to state and make people pay for the classes. And
you be dropping down, bro.
Man.
Yeah.
Your point go out there, my man.
So there it is, you know what I'm saying? And like what KG always talk about every episode, he always talk about giving out free game. So that's some free game for some people who, you know what I'm saying, want to get into something or whatever, but that's for another episode. You know, that's for another episode.
So to close us out, is there anything else that you want to add on top of what we've talked about? Any gems you want to drop for the kids? Or, those getting into it.
Man, listen, bro. I'm a sponge. So it don't matter who's talking, I'ma listen.
Yeah.
Man, Ro dropped down, man. He a boss for a reason, man. KG done dropped down. Run. They, people just, people that mess with me, they come and tell me, hey, man, you doing your thing. Or if they see me out of line, they correct me.
Right.
And I appreciate that. So, man, for everybody who ever gave me some advice or kept me in line, man, I appreciate it.
And for the people, what can they follow you on social media?
I have a Facebook page. It's Kendrick Ferguson. Just my Facebook page. Then I have an Instagram. I have two. It's GoatPics _ GOAT.G.O.T and then ASAP Ferg for Instagram.
Okay, and so just to backtrack, so the app is ready for Android users. When will the Apple users be ready to use the
It
app?
should be ready in about a week.
Okay, all right. Well, I know. Just because this is my boy, I know him. Like, so I call him, be like, what you feel about this pick right there? What you feel about that pick? So as far as like advisory, like, how would you go about charging people like for just advisory? Because at the end of the day, it's your business.
I don't charge.
You don't charge like.
I don't charge.
So you will have like on the breakdown for the picks, you'll have like breakdown like, man, I kinda like this, but it's a 50-50 chance.
Man, I get
You'll
game.
have that on the app too, like.
Yeah, I get game.
Okay.
Even when I go on the boat, man, I have people walk up to me and ask me, hey, what you like? And I don't charge them for talking to them. So I just give them game what I like. If you take it, you take it.
Very humble.
And also
That's a
before
great
we leave out, what I think, and this is just my opinion, sometimes like even on the app, I think it could be good to have like a comment section for people to come in. You can get some feedback in off that as well, because that'll help you grow as well. Just to get to see what your people, your clients, what they think and what they like, and and they give you the hey, we like this or we like that. And they can chat amongst each other, and that'll be something good. Yeah, but that's that's a little bit on that.
Bro, anything you say, bro, it's gonna be hot.
Man, everything going on well.
Yeah, everything you say, man, we gonna do it.
Yeah, okay.
Man, well, you already know what it is, man. Boss Talk 21, man, podcast, DJ KG, YB, Miss Diamond. This episode 5, man. We had Mr. GoPics in the building, man. We out of this thing, man. You reach him on all social media platforms at GoPics, man. Ferg, you already know the vibes, and we out, man.
Y'all hard.
And you guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your comments below this episode about what's your favorite moment that we've talked about.